Tomorrow is the Transgender Day of Remembrance, when we memorialize 375 trans and gender diverse people around the world who have been murdered in the past year due to transphobic violence and hatred. This event is held in November to honor Rita Hester, whose murder in 1998 began the Remembering of Our Dead web project and candlelight vigil. Rita's murder, like most transphobic murder cases, has yet to be solved. Today we'd like to share a few terms that you should know, some anonymous stories experienced by our students in our school, and what you can do to make a difference.
There will be a few words you may not be too familiar with. I'm here to explain them. Transgender, a person who doesn't identify with their assigned gender at birth. Cisgender, a person who does identify with the gender they were given at birth. Dead name, the name that a transgender person was given but doesn't use.
Non-binary, a gender identity that is neither male nor female, aka outside the gender binary.
Gender fluid. Gender fluid people's gender can change from day to day, some being feminine, some being masculine, and some being in between. Pronoun. Words that replace nouns. For example, he, him, she, her, they, them.
Neopronouns are personal pronouns beyond she, he, and they.
Story 1. I came up to one of my friends, and he responded very badly. He would call me slurs and my dead name, and would tell me I would never be a real boy and that I was too feminine. Story 2. I had a friend who, even after I came up to them, would continue to call me nicknames that were associated with my dead name. Even though they thought this would be fine, it still hurt. In the 1960s, people could be arrested if they were caught out in public without at least 3 pieces of clothing that were associated with the assigned gender. There was very few safe places for people in the LGBTQ community, but one of these safe places was the Stonewall Inn. Even there, people who were in the LGBTQ community would get harassed by the police. The police raided the Stonewall Inn and were dragging people out just because of the fact that they were in this community. Marsha P. Johnson then threw the first brick at what would later be called the Stonewall Riots. This led to freedom for the LGBTQ community and the first Pride Parade in New York City.
Things you can do to make trans people feel safe and respected. Respect their name and pronouns. Ask them what things, names, nicknames, and pronouns they're comfortable with. Ask our safe harbor teachers, like Miss Overgaard in the gym, Miss Harris in the counseling office, Miss Kala in room C213, and Miss Smith in C211 if you have any questions. And apologize when you mess up.
The fact is that transgender, non-binary, and gender-fluid people face higher incidents of bullying, name-calling, and violence than other groups. In Canada, according to Eagle's 2017 statistics, 78% of trans or gender-diverse students feel unsafe at school, with 44% having missed school because of it. 74% have been verbally harassed, 49% sexually harassed, and 37% physically harassed or assaulted due to their gender expression. This isn't okay. Everyone should feel safe, seen, and supported here at LTSS and in the larger world. If you have any questions, please ask the safe harbor teachers we mentioned in the video, Ms. Overgaard, Ms. Harris, Ms. Calla, or Ms. Smith. If you are LGBTQ+ or a straight cisgender ally, you're welcome to attend the GSA meetings in Ms. Smith's room on Thursdays at lunch. Let's work to end transphobic violence and name calling in our school and community.